Hi there, it's Mrs. Wright, and I'm here to do another read aloud. I chose this book because it is a book that has to do with saving the environment and treating the art environment well. And April 22nd is Earth Day. So you may be seeing this after Earth Day, but it's still really good learning. This book is called Iqbal and His Ingenious Idea: How a Science Project Helps One Family and the Planet, by Elizabeth Sunby and Rebecca Green. There are some vocabulary words I want to introduce to you before I start reading this book. The first one is monsoon. Have you ever heard the word monsoon? Monsoon is a weather pattern that is usually seasonal, that includes a lot of wind and rain. Monsoon. Eid al-Fitr, usually I hear you hear Eid for short, is a festival celebrated by Muslims that means the end of Ramadan, where you're breaking your fast and having a religious holiday. Ramadan is a spiritual reflection time, self-improvement time, a heightened worship and devotion. And this is where Muslim people fast from sunup to sundown. And then Eid comes after Ramadan. The word veranda comes up in this text. Veranda is a roofed platform outside of a house. Veranda. The word sustainability comes up in this text. This is avoidance of depletion of natural resources in order to maintain balance. Sustainability. Conceived. Conceived means a couple different things, but one, in this book, the context, it's a form or a plan, an idea. Contraption. A machine or a device that seems strange or unnecessary, could be made badly or unsafe. Contraption. And the last word is ingenious, which is also in the title of this book. This is a clever, original, or inventive idea. Ingenious. Okay, I'm going to switch to just screen mode while I read this book. Oopsie. Here we go. Iqbal and his ingenious idea: how a science project helped one family and the planet. Iqbal and his friends stepped out of their school and into the rain. Not a light mist or even a steady downpour, but gusts of rain that whip across your face and make you squint your eyes. Monsoon rain. Hurry, Iqbal, called the sister. Sadia stood clutching her umbrella, and she waited at their after-school meeting spot. At home, Iqbal and Sadia's mother stirred a pot of rice. A baby swallowed against her. Sadia, said Amna, over the baby's raspy cough, please take Rupa to the veranda. The smoke is bothering her. Iqbal sat down beside his mother. Amna, my teacher told us the theme for this year's district science fair. It's sustainability. We have a month to come up with a project that's good for the environment. There are cash prizes for the winner and for the runner-up. From the veranda, Sadia overheard her brother and yelled out, Iqbal, let me be your assistant. Then you will win. Amna chuckled as she shooed Iqbal out the door. It was the holy month of Ramadan, and he was meeting his father for evening prayers. As Iqbal hurried off, Amna muffled a cough. Day after day of breathing smoke was making her and the baby sick. But during monsoon season rains, she had no choice but to cook indoors over an open fire. After the family's evening meal, Amna rested. Tomorrow she would need to take Rupa and go out to gather firewood. Their supply was low. As Amna dozed, Iqbal's father whispered, "I saw a special stove at the bazaar today. The man selling it says it uses propane gas and doesn't create all the smoke that is making Amna and the baby sick. Can we get one, Abba?" Iqbal asked. "We don't have the money," his father said with a sigh. "I wish we did." That night, Iqbal fell asleep to the sound of rain drumming on the tin roof. But soon he was awakened by Amna's and Rupa's coughing. He tossed and turned, worrying about them. To distract himself, he tried thinking of a winning project for the science fair. In fact, he thought about the science fair a lot in the following days. He imagined inventions while walking to and from school with Sadia. He sketched all sorts of gadgets in between classes. He conceived of contraptions for helping Abba in the rice paddy. He dreamed about the devices before and after his daily prayers. Finally, he came up with a winning idea. He would build a stove that didn't produce smoke. At school the next day, Iqbal explained the idea to his teacher. They went straight to the computer in the office and typed in "smokeless cooking." Up popped articles about solar stoves that cook from the heat of the sun. He learned that solar cookers don't pollute the air. They also save women from having to collect wood and cook over dangerous flames. Iqbal realized that Amna could use a solar cooker during Bangladesh's 5 sunny seasons. And with the prize money, Abba could buy the gas stove he saw at the bazaar to use indoors during the monsoon season. Here's an image of a solar cooker. Protects the environment, reduces health problems, empowers women and girls, increases safety, saves money. And there's no burning wood and pollution, and there's no open flames or electricity. Iqbal brought home the best article he had found about how to build a solar cooker and started reading. "Let me help," said Sadia, grabbing a couple. "Remember, I am your assistant." Within seconds, Sadia exclaimed, Look at this! Solar cookers made from cardboard boxes covered in foil." Iqbal didn't look up. She tried getting her brother's attention. Again, "Iqbal, these stoves use the sun's heat." And again, "Iqbal, are you listening to me?" He wasn't. Iqbal was too excited by his own discovery. "Here's our winner, Sadia. A solar cooker made from an umbrella." Every family they knew had an old umbrella or two that had been broken by the gusty monsoon winds. To make her umbrella cooker, Sadia and Iqbal removed the handle from the biggest broken umbrella they could find. Abba gave them money to buy foil to cover the top of the umbrella. And since dark colors hold heat best, they borrowed one of Amna's old soot-covered, blackened pans to cook in. Now all they needed was a few sunny hours to test their invention. But it rained the next day, and the day after, and the day after that. They wondered if the rain would ever stop. Finally it did. The first day that the clouds parted and the sun brightened the sky, Sadia and Iqbal bought eggs at the bazaar and raced home. They carefully positioned the foil-covered umbrella to catch the sun's rays, placed the pan inside, and waited and waited. Iqbal sprinkled a drop of water into the pan. "Not ready yet," he said. He counted slowly to 50. Ik, doi, tin, and he tried again. The bead of water skittered across the bottom. "It's hot," he exclaimed. Sadia cracked an egg on the edge of the pan, and it slithered into the middle. They watched and waited more. "Look," Iqbal yelled. "Anna, come quick. We are frying an egg for you." A couple of weeks later, it was the event Iqbal and his classmates had been waiting for, the announcement of the science fair winners. The students lined up behind their projects. One of them had won first prize for the entire district, but who? Was it Rashad and his experiment to reduce soil erosion? How about Tarek with his wind turbine? Maybe Rafi had one for his compost container, or Iqbal for his solar cooker. The principal entered the room and began his speech. Thank you, students, for all your hard work. Iqbal's heart pounded. The principal continued. One student has come up with a particular ingenious idea. He saved a broken umbrella from the garbage dump and turned it into a fried egg. The class giggled. He went on. Smoke from cooking fires is a big problem in our country. It pollutes the air and causes health problems, especially for women and small children. The principal placed a ribbon on Iqbal's solar cooker and shook the boy's hand. He had won first prize. After weeks of rain, bright days finally outnumbered gray ones. Monsoon season had come to an end, and so had Ramadan. Using the winning umbrella cooker and the new gas stove purchased with Iqbal's prize money, Amna and Sadia had been busy cooking for Eid al-Fitr, the feast to celebrate the end of the holy month. Abba handed his son the first serving of the family's favorite sweet dish, sema. Iqbal passed it to Sadia. After all, she had been an excellent assistant. And in the back of this book, it shows you about stoves that are clean for the environment, but also it shows you how to do it yourself. You can create your own solar cooker from a pizza box. So maybe you'll come back and look at this and create your own solar cooker. I hope you are well, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Take care.